What if I told you that the black sheep of society are now harnessing a power source so potent, it's been deemed devil energy? In this video, we'll discuss the dark and alluring world of devil energy and explore how the marginalized and nonconformists are using this unconventional power source to challenge the status quo. Who are the black sheep of society? They are the outcasts, the mavericks, the individuals who refuse to conform to the norms and expectations of the mainstream. These are the people who have long been pushed to the fringes, their unique perspectives and unconventional lifestyles often misunderstood or even feared by the majority. But now the black sheep are rising up, harnessing a power source that has been deemed too dangerous, too unpredictable to be embraced by the masses. The black sheep's frustration with the status quo is palpable. They have witnessed the failures of the system, the corruption and injustice that permeate so much of our society. Feeling marginalized and excluded, these nonconformists have long been silenced, their voices and ideas dismissed as too radical or too dangerous. But now, they've found a means of empowerment, a way to rebel against the constraints that have held them back. The allure of devil energy lies in its ability to offer the black sheep a sense of control, a chance to forge their own path, and to challenge the very foundations of the world they've been told to accept. These individuals have realized that the system is not working for them, and they are determined to create change. With the rise of devil energy, they've found a way to amplify their message, to carve out a space for themselves within a society that has consistently tried to exclude them. As their ranks swell, the black sheep are becoming an increasingly formidable force, one that is poised to reshape the world as we know it. They are no longer willing to accept the status quo, and their newfound empowerment has given them the courage to stand up and fight for their vision of a more just and equitable society. So, what exactly is this mysterious devil energy that has captured the attention of the black sheep? At its core, devil energy is a power source that defies conventional understanding. It's a force that seems to tap into the darker, more primal aspects of our world, harnessing a raw and untamed energy that has been long suppressed or dismissed as dangerous. The controversy surrounding devil energy is palpable. Some view it as a demonic force, a corruption of the natural order that must be eradicated. Others, however, see it as a misunderstood and potentially transformative power, one that could unlock new realms of possibility if wielded with care and understanding. The debate rages on, with both proponents and critics vying to shape the narrative around this unconventional energy source. At its most basic level, devil energy is a paradox, a power that is both alluring and terrifying, a force that seems to defy the laws of physics and the boundaries of our understanding. Some have described it as a primordial essence, a distillation of the very building blocks of the universe, while others have likened it to a gateway to the darker realms of the supernatural. Regardless of the terminology, one thing is clear. Devil energy is a power that demands respect, if not outright fear, from those who seek to harness it. As the debate around devil energy rages on, the black sheep have emerged as its most ardent and unapologetic proponents. They see this power source as a means of liberation, a way to break free from the shackles of a system that has long kept them marginalized and oppressed. And in their pursuit of this unconventional energy, they are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, challenging the very foundations of our society. As the black sheep have embraced devil energy, a new and vibrant counterculture has emerged. These are the individuals who have cast aside the shackles of societal norms, who have dared to harness the raw power of this controversial energy source. From underground subcultures to bolder, more visible movements, the impact of devil energy-fueled rebellion is being felt across the world. The appeal of this counterculture is undeniable. It offers the black sheep a sense of community, a shared purpose, and a means of asserting their identity in the face of a world that has long sought to suppress them. And as the popularity of devil energy grows, So too does the visibility and influence of this new wave of nonconformists, challenging the very foundations of the mainstream. At the heart of this counterculture is a relentless drive to push the boundaries, to challenge the status quo, and to forge a new path forward. These are the individuals who are not content to simply exist on the fringes, but who are determined to reshape the world around them. They are artists, activists, and visionaries, united by a common belief that the power of devil energy can be harnessed to create a more equitable, more just, and more liberated society. And as their ranks swell, the black sheep of the devil energy counterculture are becoming a force to be reckoned with. They are organizing, networking, and amplifying their message, drawing in new adherents and inspiring others to join their cause. From guerrilla-style art installations to large-scale political demonstrations, the black sheep are using devil energy as a rallying cry, a clarion call for a revolution that promises to upend the very foundations of our world. But with the rise of devil energy-powered counterculture comes a pressing ethical dilemma. Is this unconventional power source truly a necessary evil, a tool for the marginalized to forge a new path? Or is it a dangerous and destructive force that must be contained and controlled? The debate rages on, as both proponents and critics grapple with the moral and legal implications of this energy source. On one side, supporters of devil energy argue that it offers the black sheep a means of empowerment, a way to break free from the shackles of a system that has long oppressed them. They see it as a transformative power, one that could disrupt the status quo and pave the way for a more equitable and just society. These advocates point to the ways in which devil energy has allowed the marginalized to assert their voice, to challenge the institutions and structures that have long kept them down, and to envision a future that is fundamentally different from the one that has been thrust upon them. On the other hand, critics warn of the potentially catastrophic consequences of unchecked devil energy use. They argue that this power source is inherently unstable, unpredictable, and potentially destructive, posing grave risks to both the environment and the social fabric of our communities. These skeptics point to the examples of devil energy-fueled violence, environmental degradation, and social upheaval, cautioning that the widespread adoption of this technology could lead to the unraveling of the very foundations of civilization. Caught in the middle of this ethical quagmire are the lawmakers, the policymakers, and the regulatory bodies tasked with navigating the complex and often murky waters of devil energy. They must weigh the potential benefits against the risks, seeking to strike a delicate balance that preserves the rights and freedoms of the black sheep, while also safeguarding the well-being of the broader populace. It's a challenge that demands careful deliberation, nuanced understanding, and a willingness to confront the difficult questions that arise when the boundaries of what's possible are pushed to their limits. As the debate rages on, the black sheep of the devil energy counterculture are pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They're exploring ever bolder applications of this unconventional power source, from cutting-edge technological innovations to radical social and political transformations. And in the process, they are captivating the world with their daring, their vision, and their refusal to be constrained by the limitations of the past. At the forefront of this movement are the trailblazers and pioneers, the visionaries who are willing to take the risks and embrace the challenges of harnessing devil energy. These are the individuals who are not only redefining the boundaries of what's possible, but also forcing the rest of us to confront the deeper questions about the nature of power, the role of nonconformity, and the future of our society. From the development of groundbreaking technologies that harness the raw power of devil energy to the creation of new social and political structures that challenge the very foundations of our existing systems, the black sheep are leaving an indelible mark on the world. They are not content to simply exist on the fringes, but are determined to carve out a space for themselves at the very heart of our world, a world that they aim to transform through the sheer force of their unconventional vision. And as their influence grows, the black sheep are inspiring a new generation of adherents, drawn to the allure of this raw, untamed power. They are cultivating networks of like-minded individuals, forging connections that transcend geographic and social boundaries, and creating a movement that is as diverse as it is determined. From the streets of our cities to the virtual realms of the internet, the devil energy counterculture is taking shape, a force that is poised to reshape the very fabric of our society. As we look towards the future, the question of devil energy and its impact on the black sheep of society becomes increasingly pressing. Will the counterculture movement continue to grow, challenging the status quo and reshaping the world around us? Or will the forces of control and conformity ultimately prevail, relegating the black sheep and their unconventional power source back to the margins? The answers to these questions are not yet clear, and the path ahead is uncertain. But one thing is certain: the world is changing, and the black sheep are at the forefront of this transformation. Whether we embrace or resist the rise of devil energy, the implications of this movement will reverberate through our society for years to come. On the one hand, the proponents of devil energy argue that this power source represents the key to a more liberated and equitable future. They envision a world in which the marginalized are empowered to challenge the entrenched systems of power, to disrupt the status quo, and to forge a new path forward. By harnessing the raw energy of devil energy, the black sheep believe they can create a society that is more responsive to the needs and aspirations of the disenfranchised, one that is better equipped to address the pressing challenges of our time. On the other hand, the critics of devil energy warn that this power source is inherently unstable and potentially destructive, posing grave risks to both the environment and the social fabric of our communities. They argue that the widespread adoption of this technology could lead to chaos, conflict, and the erosion of the very foundations of our civilization. These skeptics call for strict regulation, tighter controls, and a concerted effort to contain the spread of devil energy, even if it means suppressing the voices and aspirations of the black sheep. As this debate rages on, the future of devil energy and the black sheep hangs in the balance. The world watches with a mix of fascination and trepidation, uncertain of the ultimate outcome, but captivated by the raw energy and unyielding spirit of this growing counterculture movement. Whatever the future holds, one thing is clear: the black sheep have emerged as a force to be reckoned with, and their impact on the world is only just beginning to be felt. In the end, the story of devil energy and the black sheep is one of daring, of rebellion, and of the relentless pursuit of a better, more equitable future. It's a tale of the marginalized rising up, harnessing a power source that has been deemed too dangerous, too unpredictable to be embraced by the mainstream. And as the black sheep continue to push the boundaries and challenge the status quo, the world watches on, captivated by the raw energy and unyielding spirit of this growing counterculture movement.